Hi everyone. So here I am taking a look at the Skech Hard Rubber case for the Galaxy S4. Now, as you can see, I've already opened the packaging, but I just wanted to show you how cool the packaging they've come up with is actually. A lot of cases just tend to come in a box or a bit of plastic, but this one they've actually put a bit of thought into it. So not only can you feel the material on the front, but it's actually been moulded, as it were, into a clamshell with a nice piece of foam, so it keeps the lining of the case and stops it getting damaged before it comes to you, which is really nice. Now, the idea behind these particular cases is they're a two-part case, and so we slide our S4 into here. You've got this sort of piece of felt here which is going to stop the device from getting any scratches or anything like that on it, and then we clip the bottom on, and that provides a complete surround for the S4. There's no way the S4 can suddenly sort of pop and fall out. As you'll see in a moment, the fitting is quite tight, so it's definitely a snug case. So to fit this, all we need to do is slide our S4 in till it goes all the way to the top, slide the bottom piece on, just making sure that the there's kind of like a piece of plastic here which slides into the top half of the Skech case. Just line those up, push it down, job done. And as you can see, it's really fetching, and one thing I really like is it's quite grippy. It's quite a nice hard wearing polycarbonate. Now, your ports on the bottom are all nice and accessible. There's your noise cancelling microphone there, the 3.5mm, the USB jack on the bottom. Your volume rocker is easy accessible. There's no rubber or anything getting in the way there. It's just direct between your fingers and the buttons. The camera has plenty of room left for the optics and for the flash, although the flash does feel a little buried in there in comparison to some other cases. There's not quite as much surround on that flash as I would really have liked, I don't think. So you are going to lose some light on the peripheral with this flash. It's going to be very bright full on though. Now, your power button, again, it's been cut out. You can get direct access to that power button. That's really, really important for a lot of people. Other than that, the obligatory lip around the front prevents those faceplant moments, as we've all come to expect. And overall, it's a very, very hard wearing case. Certainly one of the thickest I think I've ever used, but it's not particularly heavy. It's got quite a nice weight ratio to it. I certainly found this to be one of the better cases I've used, not just because of the way it actually fits onto the device. It feels dependable. Do you know what I mean? It requires quite a bit of work to even get the bottom off it, let alone have the thing suddenly spring out on its own. This case is staying attached to this S4 for a fair old while, basically until I prise it back out. Oh, there we go. And you know, it does require a fair amount of work, and that's a good thing. What you don't want is a case that's suddenly going to detach itself at any moment. Not much good as a case, is it? So, what I found with the Skech is it's a great overall case. It really fits the S4 snugly. Most of the ports have been well milled out, although the LED flash could be a little bit better. I like the idea of this nice lining in there because it does stop you from scratching up your S4 too much and gives a little bit of shock protection in there as well. Overall, a really, really nice case from Skech. And you know, if you're in the market for one for your Galaxy S4, give these guys a look.